Hey you guys, it's Chris and I am going to try to do a brief video of some of the new titles that were just released in Usborne's brand new fall catalog. I'm going to try to whip through them really fast. So here we go. Okay, we have some new baby board books, and this is one of them. It is a stroller book. You can clip it onto your stroller or your car seat or whatever you want to hook it onto so that you don't lose it. But they're super handy. I had a couple of these with my boys when they were babies, and they were invaluable. This would make a great baby shower gift or baby gift. Anyway, this one is animals, and there's also one that's jungle, and they have little peek through windows in some of the pages. They have the animal sounds. Some of the pages, I don't know if you can see this, but they have little finger trails to give a tactile thing. Here's another little peek through. Anyway, really cute stroller books. We also have a couple of new titles in the That's Not My series. This isn't one of them. I don't have the new ones, but the new ones are That's Not My Cow and That's Not My Meerkat. And if you're not familiar with That's Not My, they have a different texture on each page, and they have repeating text. So that's not my pig. Its tail is too smooth, and this is a really smooth little texture there. That's not my pig. Its hooves are too bumpy. That's not my pig. Its back is too rough. That's not my pig. Its spots are too scratchy. Anyway, littles love these, and I'm super excited, especially to get the meerkat. Toddler books. They have greater expectations for toddlers than I would have had, especially with my first. But this is a really fun My First space book. And you open it up, and it has all kinds of actual information about space. It talks about the planets and how far away they are from the Earth. Here's the moon and landing on the moon. All kinds of information. The training the astronauts have to go through, liftoff, a space station, what's life like in space. So for like a 3-year-old who's interested in space and stars and astronauts, this is an awesome book. It's not dumbed down. It's not cutesy. It's real educational information on their level. A few of our new sticker books. This is my first book about how things grow. So if you have a kid who's really interested in plants, or you're into gardening and they're excited about it too, this could be a fun way for them to learn more about plants. And it goes through different parts of a plant, different seeds, how seeds get spread, how a plant grows from a seed into a flower. Lots of fun information, and again, small bits of information that they can grasp. It's not dumbed down, it's just at their level. If you have a kid who likes Find It books, we have a new book in our 1001 Things to Spot series, and this is a sticker one. It's 1001 Things to Spot in the Sea, and each of the different Find It pages, there's a spot to put a sticker on when you found all those things. So when you found all 4 blue sharks, you get to put the blue shark sticker on, and that is found right here. And all the stickers are in the middle of the book, and then you can put them on each page. And I think it's a fun way to make a Find It book a little bit more fun. This is an older kid sticker book. It is mosaic sticker flowers, and I am going to keep this one for me because I think it's going to be super fun. It comes with a bunch of different flower parts, pages and pages of flower parts, And then it has these grid pages that are super glossy, and it has directions on how to make different flower designs using the stickers in the book. And you can take them off because this paper is so glossy and reposition them and do the stickers over and over in this book. Definitely not a little kid sticker book, but I am super excited about it. We have a bunch of maze books already, and this one I'm super excited that we're adding to the maze book collection. This is my first maze book. A lot of our big maze books are a little too complicated for like 4 and 5 and maybe even 6-year-olds. And I know my middle one gets a little frustrated with the really complicated mazes. So these ones are a little less complicated than the ones in the big maze books, but more complicated than the mazes in like the wipe-off books. So I think, well, my middle and my youngest have both been really having a lot of fun with this maze book. I'm so glad that they added another level of mazes. This one is Paper and Pencil Games, and it has ended up being one of my favorites, even though I didn't think that it would be. This has, like probably 15 to 20 different games, and it gives you directions how to play them. But all you need is 2 people and 2 pencils in this book. And this is awesome in like a restaurant or at the doctor's office, because the restaurant little placemat activity things, those are really mostly coloring. And my older kids are kind of bored with coloring at this point. And this has been awesome for them to interact with each other and have something fun to do that is not playing on a phone. Anyway, this has been a new favorite. We do have a few new titles in our Wipe Clean set. This is Wipe Clean Vacation Activities, and there's lots of really fun illustrations and activities in it. Drawing cars, dot to dots, comparing 2 pictures to find the differences. Obviously, someone has already had lots of fun with this one. But the Wipe Clean books are definitely some of our favorites. There's also a new Wipe Clean Pirate activity book and a new Wipe Clean Castle activity book and pen control. So if your kid likes Wipe Cleans, there are lots of new options to add to your collection. We have one new book in our phonics readers collection. This is Raccoon on the Moon, and it is a fun story about a raccoon who goes into outer space and meets aliens, and it uses lots of the OO sounds. But another thing that it does that some of the other phonics readers do not is it uses lots of Z sounds and even X sounds, and I don't feel like we've had a lot of our phonics readers that have used those. So that is a good one to add to your phonics reader collection. This is probably my favorite out of all of the new books in this catalog. This is 100 Things to Know About Science, and it is a bunch of different infographics and information about 100 different topics in science. And it makes it very visual, but simple and concise. And my almost 9-year-old has been devouring this book. It is definitely my favorite, my very favorite of the new titles that have been released this season. We have some new Lift the Flap books, and this one is probably for our youngest Lift the Flap readers. This is questions and answers about how flowers grow, and each flap has a question on the front and the answer underneath. And I love this one. It's so different and unique, this little 4-way flap where the bud opens up into the flower. And it covers a lot of different material about how plants grow. But I think my kids' favorite page is this one, Biggest, Strangest, Smelliest. Let's see here. What's making that smell? Little flowers inside this plant let off a smell like a rotting fish to attract insects, and my boys just think that that is hilarious and awesome. So, questions and answers about how things grow or how flowers grow. We have a new one. We have a couple of new ones in the Look Inside series. This is the one, Look Inside Food, and it talks all about how food gets from the farm or the ranch or the ocean to our tables. Lots of flaps, even some double flaps where you open a flap inside of a flap. And I think one of my favorite pages is the last one where it talks about food groups, like what are carbohydrates and why do we need them, and what are proteins and why does our body need them. So this is fabulous. This is in the Sea Inside collection. This is Sea Inside Exploration and Discovery, and these are probably our highest level or oldest level of Lift the Flap books. But whoever gets too old for Lift the Flap books? I don't think anybody. I love them. This one goes through ancient explorers, discoveries that people have made during explorations into the interior of the United States with Lewis and Clark, and Africa with Livingstone, Race for the Poles, Final Frontiers of Space and the Sea, the Oceans, and then it finally ends with climbing the highest mountains in the world. Lots of great information. I'm really excited to make this part of our homeschool supplements this year. Picture books. This is a sweet, sweet little bedtime story read for littles. It is an alphabet book, but it's not your typical alphabet book. And it starts out with lots of fun, awake, energetic words and slowly kind of calms down into quiet, soft, whispery words. So A is for awake, how I feel after dinner. B is for the book with my dad. It's a winner. And I love that it's the dad reading the book. C for the clock that ticks on the wall. D is my dog who's not sleepy at all. And finally it gets into U is for under the covers I creep. V is for vanishing, almost asleep. W, whispering prayers for us all. X for relax, now I'm facing the wall. Y is for yawn and I'm ready to sleep. All hushed until morning, you won't hear a peep. Zzz. So I love this new bedtime read aloud for preschoolers. It's delightful. Okay, our best-selling series is our Shine a Light books, and we have 2 new titles in that series. This is one of them, Secrets of Winter, and the Shine a Light books have hidden pictures on each, or secret pictures on each page, where if you shine a light behind the page, a little secret picture will appear. Snow covers the land. What has made these tracks? And you can see the rabbit. A red squirrel peeps inside a tree. What is he looking for? So anyway, this is one of my favorite new books. It's The Secrets of Winter, and then the other one is On a Construction Site, which I can't wait to get for my boys. This is not a math book. It is a math and art book, and it is super, super fun and cool. Lots of different activities. Sorry about that. Here's making art with triangles, more triangles, the golden spiral, 3D art. Anyway, lots of really cool ways to combine math and art. I'm really excited to work on that one with my oldest. And finally, the last book. We're almost done. EJ12 Girl Hero, brand new chapter book series about a 10-year-old girl, Emma Jack, who is a normal schoolgirl by day and a secret agent for an organization that tries to save the world from evil powers by night. Anyway, Really fun, really clean, cute, emotionally appropriate for upper elementary school girls, and lots of fun and adventure and excitement. There are 4 books in the series, and I'm so glad that we have added something like this to our collection of books. That is just a few of the new titles that are available this season from Usborne. If you want to see the rest of them, go on my website, readersandleaders.com, and click on new titles. And I hope you find something you can't live without. I know I have. All right, bye.